You know, I've been seeing the arguments. I've been seeing the issues. And, well, I thought I'd put my two cents into it with this entire series, the entire issues, everything. And here's the thing. The way Blue Lock is had been foreseen from like the anime creators we have seen, the veterans of animation, the veterans of anime that had been out there, have made magnificent series, the directors and whatnot. They have said this foreseen that, animation is being overworked, it's being shoved into the sidelines. They want more for the money. They don't give a shit about the quality. And you're seeing a lot of it shoved into cheap labor into China. Here's the thing, I'm going to admit it, and this is probably the same way in Japan as it is in America. China is a dictatorship, and it's designed to use that dictatorship to shove cheap labor, slave labor, to get shit done with a lower price. And if you complain about it, you're in a camp being pretty much forced to do anything. That's what dictatorship is. They don't like criticisms. I mean, there's a reason why Winnie the Pooh was canceled in China, but that's beside the point. The fact being that you see people, like a lot of people are saying we need to get China tariffs, we need to get China to stop taking over our jobs in America. They're trying to do the same in Japan, and I bet you they're doing the same in other countries. It's just their leaders don't give a care and they don't talk about it much, sadly. And seeing China try to, or Japan, we call it Japan, trying to force more anime to make more money and not give a shit about the quality is pretty disappointing. Now, this entire argument started with Blue Lock. We know how I'm not a sports anime fan. I don't watch sports anime. I just think they're boring to me. That's my opinion. Don't take it as anything. But yeah, sports anime has always been boring to me. But seeing the state of, Blue Lock and how it's turned into, it's sad. It's to a point where it makes me nervous for future anime. Like, for example, Free Run. We know how this season been with Free Run and how it ended. It was enormously incredible. Could Free Run Season 2 be the same rendition as Blue Lock? Season 1, incredible. Season 2, a giant punch in the face, gut, and balls. I laugh at it as a pure terrifying fact that it's becoming to a point where I rather have less anime and better quality than more anime and shittier quality. I mean, it's like I have said, and a lot of veterans have foreseen this. You want more, you got to stand up, be a man, and pay more if you want the quality to be the same. If you just want the anime to be out there and shove it down people's throats, you're going to get crapper quality, and we've been seeing it. Blue Lock is a darn shame. I may not be an anime, sports anime fan, but seeing what they've been dealt, and seeing that even one of the creators that was an animator there only made one scene and quit because it was just not worth it. He was already going down to slideshows, and it's kind of sad to see something that was so horrific turning into a slideshow. I mean, I make that just because it's fun to make, it's easier, but I know for a fact I can just bring a fan base into the real works of art that they create, which is the anime itself. You see the images and the slideshows that I make are supposed to, they're kind of like advertisements for anime. You see it, you hear my thoughts if you do want to read them, and you go out there and watch the series, and you can be memorizingly blown away, or you can think I'm an idiot and say, why the hell you watch this? Either way, I'm accepting of both sides. But, I have weird taste sometimes with some anime, so I can understand if you criticize me. Besides the point of that, seeing anime go down to shit because they want more, but want to pay less, it's kind of crappy. We're seeing it happening here in America, and seeing a lot of the animation being shoved into China is another problem that I don't like to see. And it kind of does prove that China is starting to try to get, their tentacles everywhere where they don't belong. And I don't know what it is. I don't get the point of it. I mean, I always heard the rumors China and their companies make their citizens workaholics. I'm American, so don't quote me. I could be stupid about it. But it's like, why would you do that? I mean, I would be a workaholic if I got paid the right amount of money that I rightfully deserve. If I had to work in an office, a cubicle, for 9 out of 10 days, yeah, I'd rather be paid a damn good amount of money because the job's probably damn boring as hell. There's a reason why my dad's able to do what he does. He works at Honda. The job is kind of boring, but he gets paid damn good money. It's like I told him, you work for the money. You're not working because you love the job. Honestly, heck, that's just kind of how it is. If you're going to pay less for better quality, you're not going to get better quality. You're going to get shit. Seeing anime go down this route is kind of disappointing. But then again, we have heard this before. The veterans of anime have said it. That this is where it's going to come down to. And eventually, anime is going to have the point where they're going to have to cut off some shows, slow down, and go back to how the late 2000s, early 90s were. Or they're going to have to find a better solution with more pay. Now, I will say, like I have stated with games, and I stand out for TV shows, I will even equal it into movies, and I think anime is under the same category. If you want more money, having a physical release of your own product will be helpful. Blu-rays, the 4K DVDs, there's a reason why owning them, it's yours. You own that disc. And they can't complain, especially when you get extras. And heck, if they cut out the censorship and put them in the Blu-ray for people to really get enticing to buy it, that's even better. I'll be thumbs up to that. Here's the thing with that too. I will also say, I think putting money into equaling your money out to make it where it's perfect for animation and making the anime great is an idea. Because we have seen it, and it's only going to get worse as time goes on. I'm afraid for some of the more major hits like Free Run and whatnot, hoping for the best. I mean, I guess 86 was a guarantee showing of that year. That's just one of the animes that really got slapped in the face of how poorly optimized it was. And how the ending of it was fantastic, but I'm hoping that ending wasn't the only thing trying to hold it together. I think the fan base is there too, but I guess around that time it started showing the cracks started breaking, and now we see anime this year like Blue Lock, and that's the most recent one, where I made this video, of animation going down to shit again, and people getting clocked in the face. I mean, it's like I say, I'm home praying that anime can get better, but we just don't know how the future will hold. This is DJMM here signing out. Wish you all the best of luck, and pray anime can get better on with their animation and beyond. See you later, friends.